interesting with the pelvis is if one innominate bone is in external rotation, it's also in flexion and AB, abduction, because the whole bone moves in these three planes at once. So when the pelvis, so what's really fun with this is you can play around with if warrior 2, it's the front leg and it's external rotation, abduction, and adduction. You can play around with lines of tension that would be extension, adduction, and internal rotation. And the same thing on the other side. If one side is in flexion, abduction, and external rotation, the other side is naturally going to be in internal rotation, extension, and adduction. So you can play around with multiple planes. There is no formula for people with SI joint issues and yoga poses, but you have a lot of options that are more than just wait for the pose to be over. Don't do that pose. Adjust the foot position. Adjust the lines of tension. Adjust the breath. There's a lot of things you can do. And sometimes I think just starting in quadruped and like looking at the pelvis and deciding to move a leg back or put a blanket under and having them work through some pelvic tilts completely changes the way they're informed. And sometimes that's just enough.